Oh, baby.
Whoa.
The outskirts of Vellum.
Easy, Roach. See all those X's, all these dead bodies? O'Driscoll scum.
Oh.
Yeah, not random people.
Easy.
Me and Micah.
Huh.
Witness to crime.
Dakota River, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah.
Right there. I could probably get away with just threatening him.
Whoa, back.
Do you feel like dying today?
Son of a bitch.
Sorry. Oh. Okay, well my health is low. Alright, so we are facing what is possible, just theoretically, our last day in Chapter 2 of Red Dead Redemption. Dutch has called everybody back to camp and is like, hey, we gotta leave.
Yeah, evacuating.
Because Valentine is no longer a good place. What could we do? Is there something else in the whole wide world that you would want to do? No. The answer's just so simple. I have no health. I want to be saved by a cutscene and a time skip. Save me, cutscene. Wow. I stopped and the music stopped.
At the same time, yeah.
That was freaky. Oh. And we're back.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel that Chapter 2, Jess, has introduced all of the characters?
They've done it at the hands of, or in the control of Arthur Morgan, I've noticed. You know, he's always the one to end a conversation or walk away or get on with his business. Usually, I'm very used to, I might have said this before,
Well,
but I'm very used to in other games where you get to interact with people, them running out of things to say or, you know, them, you know what I mean?
right, and this game has taken that, and their fix was like making Arthur shut the conversation down. Like, all right then, I guess I gotta gotta go. Which is, I mean, it makes you never. I mean, I still feel like I've hit that dialogue like barrier. Like I've hit the end of the dialogue. Look at this guy. We've had so little Sadie.
Willie Mae.
Almost zero Sadie.
Willie Mae, you think you're so great.
Man.
Strutting around,
Uh-oh.
nose in the air,
Heartbreak.
holding hands with that dumb
Oh.
fuckhead.
Oh.
You care about this girl? Stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
She'll come around.
Yeah? I've been waiting.
Waiting for what?
Trust me, kid. There ain't so many good men out there. Make yourself one of the good ones.
Thanks, mister. I hope you're right.
Aww.
Oh, I didn't get your name, kid, but I hope that comes back to, in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
That's my new rifle
You
on my
wait,
back.
Willie Mae.
Oh, nice.
It's not a Winchester rifle.
I'll show
Two
you.
rifles.
It's,
Hey, that's one of them
I'll be
two rifle
rich.
guys,
gang members.
Now,
man, all of my stats are so low.
you'll be begging me.
I just need to sleep.
Morning, mister.
Morning. Is it the morning?
Yeah, it's
I've been up all
it's like 9
night.
o'clock
That
now.
explains it. I'm exhausted.
Easy.
It's just nice. The ducks. Look at those ducks, undisturbed.
Yeah.
The dog.
Oh,
Okay. That's about my relationship with dogs. I go near, and then bark, bark, bark. I bark, 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 bark. I bark, bark. I love this. I love this. It's just such a nice. It's been there the whole time. This burned down section.
Yeah.
You know, no explanation. It's just like man's effect on nature. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Oh, by the way, this is Vernon and Jesse from Rules Are for Chumps.
Who goes there?
It's me, Karen.
It's me.
Hope you've been good out there.
Did you hear the news,
Yeah,
Karen?
you must be out of the
Have you
loop,
been
girl.
triggered by the cutscene, Karen? I did not think so. Oh, my stats are pretty high today. People are packed up.
Yeah.
Good morning, Arthur.
The funds are at $3.
Well, we got a chicken coop now, so.
Javier?
Hey, Arthur.
You're in a good mood. Bill and
Must have wanted to leave.
There's my family.
Keep
I
heading
mean,
east. Is that the plan?
I was talking about Jose
When do we
and
stop? When we reach Paris?
And Dutch, not
That'd be
Abigail and
nice.
Jack.
Join the commune. We stop when we find someplace sensible. Shake them that's following us and lie low.
This is lying low. Turned into a bunch of killers. I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual.
constipated as usual. Oh. Hosea is not in a good mood. So there's Sean.
Yeah, I mean, he's always it seems as though he's always. He's like in a council position to Dutch.
Yeah.
And Dutch is just like so stubborn and honestly like.
A king. He's like a king.
He's so general about things. Like, we're just gonna find a place west and lie low.
Just follow
But
me.
it's like he's kind of naive to how much hard work that'll take. But at the same time, there's no way he can't secretly deny how like that this lifestyle is ending for all of them,
Right.
and there's an end coming.
Well,
you know,
he'll continue to deny it far after we're all dead.
Yeah.
He'll keep trying to keep
he's
gangs
like living
alive.
in his own world, and it's
Hung up on some
yeah, he's
idealism
hung
from
up-
the 60s,
he's
man.
Very idealistic.
It's really interesting that you got Bill Williamson and Javier out front. You know, those are the two that survive. You got Hosea and Bill and Dutch
Look, and
arguing.
Jose's right over there with Abigail now. They've
You know,
been,
that's a classic pair. Who's over there? Who do you think that is? That's Lenny.
Lenny.
That's Lenny. There's Kieran, you know, ostracized, still putting up a wagon. Then you got the core, kind of like the classics: Sean, Uncle Charles,
Pearson.
and Pearson. Is that
Over there. That's
maybe
the
that's the Reverend with a new hat, or yeah, looking pretty cool. A white hat for the Reverend. That's a little interesting. All right, I just
Where all the women like Tilly and
that-
Madame Gruesome or whatever her name is.
yeah, Gilderstra. There's John. Oh, there's Grimshaw.
Grimshaw is her name.
Sadie. Where is Tilly? Karen, we saw.
What's this about Pinkerton showing up? Where you were fishing with Jack?
Yeah. It was lucky he was with me, to be honest. They told me they'd caught up with Mac. Said they finished him off.
What bastards.
Yeah.
See, this is the level of meditation that comes with making a knife with a knife. You can literally hover above the ground. Do you see that?
Yeah.
He's-
John Marston is a levitating master.
I always knew it. I always felt it. All right, enough dilly-dally. Hey, Dutch. Got something to say.
So, we moving?
Yeah. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in.
I think we
looking
just
so
busted off that
conspicuous.
train near
How we
Dewberry
gonna
Creek.
do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Whew.
Hey, Charles,
That's the tactic of all tactics.
Yeah, he's like a...
where have I heard that before?
Manipulative.
Yeah.
And even Charles said, where have I heard that before? Dewberry Creek. Alright, Charles.
Hold!
I didn't get to sleep, damn it.
You'll regret that.
So where are we going? Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on. Again? We have to.
Well, they've been there for like a
We'd
month,
already
2
pushed
months.
our luck too far
Again,
before
like
that mess we just made at Valentine.
everybody knew that wasn't where they were gonna stick around.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
Yeah.
There's too many of us for that.
And there ain't no way Dutch is gonna
Ooh.
just hide away in a cave somewhere. Goes against everything he stands for. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Which,
That's
we are.
foreshadowing staying
You
in
don't
a
have to
cave.
tell me.
So where does it end?
Where does what end?
The moving, the running.
Dutch don't see it as running.
Call it what you want.
I don't know. Before, put enough time and distance between you and the problem, eventually it went away. I mean, this is a big country. But now, with these Pinkertons, better paid bounty hunters, I ain't so hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
I think that must be it up ahead, the old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does.
Classic
Ain't sure to be
burn.
the best in the rain, neither. Well, let's take a look around.
Only this far?
Yep.
Well, there was a legendary coyote over here.
Yeah. Yeah, we found the poop, the
I
dead
see
rabbit.
something over there.
More poo.
You see it? Someone on the ground there.
Man, your eagle eyes, Charles.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Yikes.
maybe his vulture eyes.
Right
He's been
on.
shot. Let's be careful, Arthur.
Looks like a zombie.
There's a camp just up ahead.
One can hope.
Let's get ready for business. Any issues? Shoot first, debate second.
I'm not gonna shoot for the sake of it.
Survival's for the...
You started it.
Oh, okay, so I have... Oh, I just have no good health.
What about tonic?
Yeah, the
You
tonics.
see there?
Alright, let's pop some
Tents, and a
cocaine
wagon.
gum.
Look,
Will give you Deadeye experience. Well, that can never be
Deserted.
bad.
Okay, well, let's have a
What's wrong with... Why wouldn't I just take all the
Look
Valerian
around.
root I have?
make sure. Okay, well, let's have a look around and
Where's
make sure.
everybody?
Maybe they heard us coming. Be careful.
I'm being careful.
I have to eat some canned vegetables. Shouldn't it just be called canned vegetables?
What's wrong with corn or something? Is that not a canned vegetable?
I guess you
sweet
could.
corn.
I guess you could be right. This will also help my health to eat some food.
Someone's been here.
Okay, that counted.
Sure.
Someone's...
I mean, of course, like, the fire hasn't even died yet. Like,
Yeah, Jesse's with it.
There ain't no
Let's
one here
go.
now.
I ain't so sure about that.
Sorry, Charles. I really thought like I was gonna be saved by a cutscene. That was not a vegetable. Beans are vegetables? Shows what I know. Ooh, excuse me, Charles. Oh,
Aww.
It's okay. It's okay. You come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
ooh,
German?
we got Strauss.
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go,
Oh.
we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men, last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur.
Arthur's just tired. He's
Let's
growing
see if we can pick up a trail.
indifferent.
Yeah.
There. Tracks. Come on.
I don't... Nothing.
Hoof marks. This way.
I did see nothing.
What's
I
going
did see
on with
something.
you?
I mean,
What do you mean?
You were just gonna send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got
True.
Pinkertons breathing down our necks. We should be moving camp, not running off on
Yeah, but-
some wild goose chase.
You can't,
Come on,
in
Arthur.
the short
That's
run
not
that
how
works,
you
but
are.
like if you send them on
Well,
their way, they're running out, they're
maybe
gonna
you
find
don't
help,
know
they're gonna
me
talk
as
about
you
these
think
guys
you
who
do.
stole their camp, and they're gonna, you know, like,
you're true.
you're
You're
not
right.
even
Wanna look
keeping a low
closer here.
profile from the before you move.
You're very
It was a
right.
very reckless decision, Arthur Morgan.
I wasn't the one to make it.
Looks like they cut off down the trail to the left.
You're right. Okay, come on.
Yeah.
So, what happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch here.
They picked the wrong man there.
Huh.
Wait, just
There might be some
let me
people
make
they
sure
could
this
pick
is
though.
right.
There could be some traitors.
Look, they go along the shore there.
I see him. So, yeah, where were we?
We should have moved right then, if you asked me. Bastards told me they'd killed Mac. Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, man.
But he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had
That's
growing
true.
up.
John said he was going back to the auction yard
That
to
is
collect
true.
the money for those sheep.
He'd be a
Oh.
damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well.
Phrasing.
If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
Oh God, Arthur Morgan, I'm so over this.
You and him.
Fucking grow up.
I think this is the right way. Give me a second.
I got it.
They continue on that trail ahead of us.
That's
Good
right.
eyes, Arthur. Let's keep on him. Anyway, what were you talking about?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack was real young. A long while. Year.
You did?
And we was family, you know?
Hey, quiet now.
When
There's
Jack
camp
was
up ahead.
little.
Be
Yeah,
careful.
that he abandoned Jack.
Beam's
Wow.
deserted. Let's take a look.
And I bet Arthur raised him for a year.
I raised my son, you mean?
He could, I mean, it's inevitable that that's not John's
I don't know.
son,
But you
because
know
he wouldn't
something?
disappear
This
on
is
his
a better
own
camp spot than
son.
back
You're
there.
right.
Much
That's the
easier to
biggest.
defend.
Maybe.
Oh, there's somebody tied up. This is an ambush if I've ever seen one. I should probably loot first.
Classic burn.
There he is.
Boots, though, man.
Quick, cut him free and let's get out of
Alright,
here.
there's nothing in here. Nothing to loot.
That's how you know it's a setup.
Yeah.
Are you gonna cut the ropes or me?
Oh, I could have let you do it.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Pfanne! Vorsicht!
Take cover!
Three coming right at us.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Ooh.
Why the
Oh,
hell
nice
did you
shot.
drag us into this trouble?
Oh. Oh man, those were 3 good shots, and Charles did a good job too. Oh, big tree for me. Oh, nice. Who are these people?
Last one's making a run for it. Take him down. Come on.
Wrong horse. Where is he?
Done dealt with. Let's see what they've left behind for us.
Shit.
Bitte! Lass ihn nicht gehen!
Alright, well.
Is it that yellow thing?
No, that is the guy that I didn't finish tying up. I only like
Looks in some pain
removed
now.
his mouth thing and cut his wrist or something. I guess if I probably cut his feet, not his wrist. Gun oil, awesome. That's why you gotta loot. So these guys are of a gang I've never seen
Cut him free.
before.
Let's get him back to his family.
Okay, Charles, you're capable. I shouldn't have.
Schneiden Sie das Seil durch, bitte!
Alright, durch bitte, durch bitte.
I thought you wanted to get this over with, Arthur.
You're right, you're right. It's just this guy right here. Who's
There's a
gonna.
gun there too.
It's
And,
probably just.
It's okay.
Alright. Look at
Getting
that
you
big
out of
knife.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah, okay. Here, you wait there a second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
Really?
it's near a body of water. It's perfect.
Yeah, defendable. Oh, nice.
This tree is nice.
Alright, alright. Let's go, sprechen Sie Deutsch.
All right.
I like
Come
this
on.
music.
I'll take you back to your
Yes,
family.
this game has a really great.
Soundtrack?
Is it a soundtrack or a
Yeah.
score for a video game?
You guys can put that down in the comments years from now. I think it's a soundtrack.
Okay. And I really like in the camp the conversations
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
aren't really
What the hell did you do to those fellers?
dense,
Those men back
but
there,
traveling
why
with
did they
them
take
and doing
Geld.
little quests and
Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine.
raids and
Sie wollen
whatnot
Lösegeld
with
erpressen.
various gang members is really helpful to getting to know them and getting to know Arthur Morgan too.
Yeah,
Bring mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank.
I absolutely think that that's the best system
Yeah.
of getting to know
I'm
characters.
sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Yep.
Am I taking him back to his family?
I think so. I would hope so.
There they are.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank. Schatz!
Andreas, ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wärst du gewesen. Meine Lieblinge. Meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh.
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
Ja.
Ein großer Mann.
Ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja.
Vamos!
klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment.
Oh, you have a gold bar?
Dankeschön.
I bet it's
Aw.
chocolate. Classic Germans.
Vielen Dank. Herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Ja!
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, went well. And I had some good shots. Those are the best shots I've had
Yeah,
in
it
a
was
while.
great.
Holy cow.
Very seamless.
Yeah.
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
That's right.
Dutch would be a terrible president.
Wow. Chapter
mean-
3. Clemens? Clemens Point? Wow.
We're done.
Wow. That's 20 parts for chapter 2.
I'm double that for chapter
A
3.
few days later. You think we're going to do 40 parts for chapter 3?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so too. Rules for chumps. Oh,
3 days
right off the
later.
bat, we're going to be talking to her.
Love it. I'm excited. Give me some Sadie. Is she smoking?
Oh. She's glitching. We are smoking.
Well,
I mean, she was. But we're both, you know. Your new horses are available.
You okay, Sadie?
I'm no damn kitchen maid. Pearson's driving me crazy.
Well, we all gotta pitch in. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
My hair's getting longer.
yeah. No, I would think he would have said something about Pearson, you know.
Yeah, like
fuck
not-
Pearson,
yeah.
haha. But
Instead
instead,
he
he chose,
said-
we all gotta pitch in. Like, duh.
Right.
Lighten up a little.
Thanks for being a bummer.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was something that my dad found out because he look at Dutch
Look
just
at
staring
Dutch.
off into the.
Does he have any, like, laundering clothes at all? Like, why is he always so...
Oh
Doing, old friend?
no! Get away from me! I don't want to do this quest.
Funny. Us ending up down here.
He
No,
started
My
walking
daddy
faster.
died in a field in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Fighting this lot.
Tell
I
me.
ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me.
We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on.
All
We
right.
got the day. It's nice out.
It is nice.
Old Hosea says that there's a trick around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Me and you are gonna go fishing now. So I fish with my son, who's not really my son, and you fish with your son, who's really not really your son. Sounds about right. Well, this is nice.
Yeah.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over.
Wow.
My days are looking pretty long.
Bubble burst, you.
Clean your horse.
Oh, we're gonna go to a creek. It'll get washed.
Come on, then.
Oh, Jose's coming.
Yeah, this is, I got a bad feeling about Hosea, but I always do, so probably okay.
Behind you. Okay, go.
Watch it, Sean. Oh, see? That's what I get for being nice to Sean.
There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now...
We're living the same
desperate.
life, Dutch.
We have to stick with
Yeah.
the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us.
Oh, we're moving
Where
again?
we don't have to hide.
How about a cave?
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching.
Mexico.
But I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local
This is
town.
the same damn
After
shit you said to
Valentine,
us
I
in
want
chapter
everyone
2.
on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and
Like,
the
he's
rock.
just
Not
repeating.
to
See what
use...
turns
Okay, look,
up.
he has asked us not to use weapons or cause
We've
trouble.
gotta
So
be
this is...
discreet.
Let's see what happens when I do.
What a
Alright.
slew of rich
Or maybe I'll try
simpletons
not.
There must be down here. Oh, this is perfect
Those wild
for you,
cows.
Hosea.
Or-
You'll be able to play them
Ooh.
like a fiddle.
Wow.
Looks like law up ahead.
They had this...
Play it cool.
Playing it cool. I mean, we can't use weapons. Are we going to break our rule immediately? I doubt it.
Well, that's all up to you.
The Bayou route. I doubt it's up to me.
Oh. Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
What do you mean?
How are you, boys?
Why is
Fine.
he going up to talk to him?
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
You
Great.
idiot.
This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It is good to meet you.
Archibald.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do?
Oh,
Nothing
boy.
too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician.
Look at my beard.
I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys!
Wow.
I can't have more scandal!
Not more scandal.
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I
Are
signed up
you...
for.
Wow,
big
working
guy.
with the
Perhaps
law.
we can discuss the foolish magician.
And you gave John so much shit for it later in life, Dutch, you fucking
Do
hypocrite.
not shoot them. you
Well,
hear me?
he's doing it to get in favor with
I
us.
know. That's
But
exactly
it's
what
just-
John was
everything's just
doing.
so twisted.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
Faster, come on.
Alright, I'm sorry, my
What's your
horse
name,
bonding
sir?
level is minimal.
Arthur Callahan.
Faster,
Callahan.
Mr. Callahan, please.
I'll remember
My
that.
neck is on the line here.
Should I lasso him off?
So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty. Look at you two fellas all coming up.
Oh!
Idiot.
Now get after the others. Come on.
Wow.
Train is
Look
slowing
at
down
you
to go
two
through the
fellas.
station.
That guy,
Well
that probably should have killed him.
Will you stop that?
Stop doing what?
See if you can get alongside the train. What is that all about?
What is what all about?
I don't know. Maybe I drew a weapon.
Jump on there?
And
Me? Why me?
Yeah, why?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
boom! Wow.
Cop bastards! I didn't do nothing! Ah! Bill! Get the hell off!
Nice. Oh yeah. Alright.
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Are you on my horse?
Where you gonna run to?
If I were Arthur Morgan, I'd be sick of it too.
Yeah.
Look at what Dutch is making.
This is ridiculous. I didn't sign up for this. Why didn't we send like who else was with us? Oh, we couldn't send our boy Hosea.
Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
Oh. Oh, my hat.
Gonna be dead soon.
Oh boy.
You stop them, I'll stop the train.
You can't pick up your hat.
Sure I can.
until it's
Oh,
over.
sure I can. It gave me the option. Alright.
He's
I
just
got
waiting
some
for
long
you.
hair.
Now they start running. Wow.
It's okay.
You're only making it worse. I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
Okay.
It's just us then, lawman. Come in.
Yeah, I'm a
We
lawman.
need to bother.
Let me go.
Can't do that.
Alright, I gotta block these.
Come on,
Come on.
fool.
Come on.
Oh, I blocked it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Try at least.
Ooh.
Watch yourself, he's as dirty as they
okay.
come.
Well, maybe I don't know what blocking is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, get him! Get him! Get
Yeah,
it!
he's got his...
Come on. I mean, jeez. Gosh. Oh.
Is everything all right in there?
Is everything
Barely.
alright?
I don't think
Almost
he's dead.
risked his life
I
for
won the
this.
fight.
I can't get my hat.
Oh, just about.
Oh. Pick up. Can
Yeah,
I
you
pick
can
up?
get your hat.
Okay. Man, my hair is so much longer. Ooh.
You haven't even gotten to sleep yet.
I know, I'm exhausted. It's been days.
Bring him out
Oh,
here.
he looks messed up.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in, come on.
Hopefully we'll get a bounty.
Fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Right on. Where'd you get your
There
horse?
you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big
Wow.
estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks
Gray.
bone dry.
Sorry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people.
Caliga
My family's been
Hall.
working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses
Sheriff
in town.
Grays.
Which town?
Roads, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was
Roadstown?
before the war, but
Were
it
you
has its
there?
charms.
We did get
I'm
there.
sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
So now
Like
that's
I
where the
said,
camp is?
Just
It's
got
nearer
down
to
here.
there.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as
Hey,
I
maybe
can
that's
remember.
that estate
Sounds
you ran
like quite the
into
place
near
you got
Rhodes.
here.
I don't know. I didn't hear the name.
Apparently they're awful people.
Oh yeah, we missed the name though. I'm sure we'll get it.
The Grays.
The Grays are
The Grays
the
are the
one
good
people.
people.
Oh no, they're
Oh.
just one old family. And then
Here we are.
you know,
Welcome
this
to
guy's friends
Rhodes.
with the Grays. awful
Up there
people.
on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Sure
Sooner you
can.
get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell. Just bring him here.
Hey, fellas.
How you doing?
Is that Jose?
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just
Is that Josiah? Josiah?
However, I want to thank you from
Trelawney?
the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out of rebel gold and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Hope you get your hat back. Why did we walk all this way?
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Oh, wow. Well...
So you coming or not?
Of course, of course.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea,
Wow, the first thing you do in chapter 3
Yeah.
is hang out with
this place.
These two.
these two.
Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Huh.
Yeah, low profile is just not in Dutch's nature.
No, I mean, look at us.
Can you blame him?
We're the Vest Brothers.
Yeah.
We're like the three amigos.
And, you know, Dutch does need to get a new vest. Everybody knows him in that. We just went a little down
All right,
south.
gentlemen.
What do they mean it'll take
Yeah,
months?
I know. Don't you think every poster is like, well, he's got a red-backed vest. That's the one thing I remember. As he was running away, I remembered, hey, I should really try to remember that red-backed vest. And I did.
Like, I guess it takes longer for word to get around.
In the Old West.
Yeah.
But I think there's already the telegram. There's
So
there's
how
power
far is
lines.
this creek?
It's a bit of a ride.
I mean, you've already been here.
And it's not a creek. It's the same
Yeah.
lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum sturgeon
get out of the
there.
way.
Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
Ooh. Oh!
Wow. Oh, wow. Damn it, Arthur. That was embarrassing for Arthur.
Sorry.
Ooh, that was funny.
Did I miss out on that?
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gregg?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
In front of you.
Go on.
So why are they going fishing here when they live right next to fresh water? Like, why do they have to leave camp at all?
I'm not sure why the initial fishing trip took us into town at all, or across the train. I mean, there was
Just
this
to
is
get some privacy,
quite a
perhaps?
sight. Yeah,
But I don't know.
it's just to get some dialogue out there, to do some talking with these three.
On the shore.
I'm sure we live right over there.
Right.
Coming past.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, this is where me and Charles tracked that thing to our
I'm sure
new camp.
nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
All right, fishing out
Man,
in
we
the
are-
water.
yeah.
That's better than a lakeside.
Shaw. Oh, he's a big boat.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here.
Oh
It's supposed
no.
to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Tension. I feel like something's about to happen.
Let me roll. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Well, what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
Phrasing. What were you gonna say, Jess?
I was gonna say, what do you think about that Josiah guy? They kept referring to it by his last name. It started with a
Trelawney.
T,
Trelawney.
Like continuing to show up sporadically.
He's fishy and the betrayer of betrayers.
Yeah, he's a little fishy.
All right.
I mean, they're
Good
making us
luck,
aware.
gentlemen.
Absolutely.
He could just be one with this lifestyle
Where's your
as
rod,
well,
Arthur?
but it is interesting.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a
Why
lift
are
lure.
we
That'll
here,
give us a much
Hosea?
better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Cheese.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but You'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Okay. Slowly rotate.
I think that's a bite. There he is. You got something biting, Arthur. That's on the hook, Arthur.
Is that right? Alright. Ooh. Stop reeling when it's struggling. Okay. Not to break the line. Alright. In the Jack mission, I didn't even get a fish outside of the tiny one that they made
that
me.
You threw back, right?
Oh. Okay. Okay. You got it.
Good
is
job,
it a
Arthur.
tiny fish?
No.
Got one.
Not bad.
Steelhead trout.
I will
Worth keeping that one.
Yeah, stick it right there in your bag.
Yeah. I guess
Hey,
I'll go
Jose.
again.
You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass. Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night. This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
35.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?" Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Yeah, where are your guys' fish?
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved
me.
to
He
fish.
got it. No,
We'd
yeah,
go
yeah.
out all the time.
He lost it.
Hosea lost it.
One day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog. He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end. You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean. Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
Yeah.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild.
New
the
Austin,
way it
that's where
should
the
be.
first game was set.
Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky. No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean. Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change.
Come on,
That's
Hosea,
just
you
how
got
life
it.
Goes. Nice, you hooked him.
Got one.
Nice, Hosea.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really?
Ooh.
She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again.
Well,
She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can
you're
only
not very
imagine.
obedient now.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Are you just spectating now, Arthur? Hey,
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Yeah, let's just steal it.
Idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Did you whistle?
I did. I tried. It wouldn't let me.
Yes.
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some.
Oh my god.
I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burnt and so did I.
That's funny.
That was pretty good. But
Taters. They're
what
waiting for
song
some
we should
potatoes.
be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Three mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance
that
this
tree
round,
up there.
around, around? And
Yeah.
there is a bully boy.
That might be.
On this round, round, round. We
Look at him pretending to have a telescope.
But we care for the merchantmen who do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks.
Oops. Yikes.
Oh, we missed it.
We should not let the folks see us having so much fun. Something of that ilk.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay.
Yikes.
I know.
Yep. Getting careless.
I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just.
They're so sick of hearing it too.
Well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because Dutch really doesn't even lift a
This
finger.
place will be good for us.
He's like.
For now, anyway.
I hope so.
An ill-nobled Han Solo in that way. Where he just lets his mouth get him through everything. But he's full of false
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
promises and ulterior motives.
And we leave him just as we found him.
Yep.
Staring off.
Arthur Morgan's tired.
Yeah. Oh my god, I need to sleep. Oh, Grimshaw? No.
Yeah.
Get away from me, Miss
35.
Grimshaw.
He's wearing down.
I'm not trying to talk to nobody. I just snuck to my room. Ugh. 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 Oh. 13 hours for the morning. That sounds like a perfect time.
Yeah.
Well, that was chapter 2. A little bit of chapter 3, but I wasn't going to go and, I was trying to stop before the Dutch quest, but wasn't going to cut it in the middle of one.
Yeah.
Chapter 2 is impressive, though, and chapter 3 is even more promising. There's some, these families, these plantations families. I hope they both burn, honestly. There was apparently a glitch maybe some players experienced after chapter 2. 4 of the gang members, disappeared.
Oh.
Which I guess has been fixed, but we will find out.
Yeah.
Next time. Oh, I'm never going to get sick of this.
Yeah.
Alright, this has been Rules Are for Chumps with Vernon and Jesse. If you like what you see here, we have, well, you know, we've documented every second of the game that we've played up until this moment, and it's all in a very helpful playlist. All for you. And it's only going to get better from here.
I sure hope so.
Let's actually see 31.7%.
Nice.
At the beginning of chapter 2. That's something.
Beginning of chapter 3.
That's what I meant. Thank you very much, Jess. That's why we got you here. Alright. Far out.
Oh no! Hey, we've hit a mojo. I feel this one's. Hey, Mark. Got too excited. Yeah, that was a little too excited.